November 6th Business Intelligence lecture. Today we are going to look at one machine learning algorithm called CART, classification and regression trees. This algorithm helps leaders make decisions based on previous information. Okay. So the first concept that we need to clear before, and this on the left you have a table of one example that we will solve today. Okay, so the concept that we first need to clarify is the concept of dirtiness of information. Okay, the dirtiness of an information. The dirtiness measures the homogeneity of the dataset. Okay. We measure it with the so-called Gini index. Okay. So the Gini index is defined as Gini equals 1 minus the sum of p sub I square going I to n. Don't be scared, this is just a simple mathematical expression. You will see in a second that this is actually quite easy. Okay, so don't be scared. P sub I is the probability that a certain case happens. Okay, so Gini equal null or 0 means that the data is homogeneous, is pure. Okay, Gini index equal 1 means that the data is dirty or fully dirty. Okay. We take this data here. As you see here, there's some columns. We have 14 data sets for 14 days. It's a data set taken to decide, this is the decision, okay? The last column is a decision, to decide if some team plays a soccer game or not, depending on the weather, outlook, temperature, humidity, and wind. So depending if it's sunny, overcast, or rainfall in the outlook, the forecast, if it's hot, mild, or cool, if it's humid, high, normal, or if the wind is weak or strong, then there'll be a decision to play or not play. And based on these decisions from the past, we can create a so-called decision tree. Okay? So a decision tree is something that is based on statistics. When I'm going to give you a real example that I experienced when I was in the business of managing a factory. Okay, I had to decide if some guy would get like something called in German Abmahnung, like negative points or like a reprimand from the personnel department, from HR, because of bad behavior. Whenever this happens in Germany, this is looked at very carefully by the union. So one very professional way to do it is, okay, look at the past decisions from the company. If certain conditions were given, okay, in the behavior of the previous HR notices. And based on this statistical measure, make a decision. So this way to do it, and this can be done with a regression and classification tree, this way to do it is safe for the leader, okay? If you just decide out of your tummy, you can get into a shitload of trouble because your decision is not based on previous experience, and as a result, you have to argue very carefully, okay? So this is a way to make decisions in a professional manner without getting into trouble. So I'm going to give you the decision tree, the solution of the problem, so that you have an intuition of how this looks like, okay? So the decision tree goes ahead and works like this. We will develop this in a second, okay? The first decision criteria that we are going to find out that is the best one, the one that keeps the guinea as slow as possible, is outlook. Then we have three possibilities. We have the possibility of sunny. We have the possibility of rainfall. We have the possibility of outcast. So if it's sunny, the next criteria we will find out is humidity. So whenever it's sunny, we need to look at humidity to make a decision. Okay, and in humidity we have two possibilities. One is normal, one is high. So if humidity is normal, then the decision, if outlook is sunny and humidity is normal, the decision is to play. If outlook is sunny, humidity is high, the decision is not to play. If the outcast, if the outlook is outcast, then the decision is to play always. There is no yes, no. Always, so the information is pure there. And if there is a rainfall outlook, then we look at the wind. Okay. We look at the wind. And here there are two possibilities. The wind is strong. Then we don't play. Or is weak. And we play. Okay. So this is what we are going to calculate. Okay, we are going to do this with this concept of Gini so that you see how cards work. Okay, but this is the way it looks like a decision tree. It's sometimes better to know what we are aiming for to better understand. So next time, next day, the day number 15, okay, we go ahead and we say, okay, what is our decision? Let's look at the outlook. It's going to be rainfall. Okay, is the wind going to be strong? Okay, we don't play. Okay, and we make a decision based on previous information. As a result, we are off the hook if something happens. So it's a shared decision. If the outlook is sunny and humidity is high, we still don't play, and so on. Okay, you get the concept. Any questions? Questions? So let's look at how we get to this solution, okay? I'll try to do it step by step. So the goal, as I said, the goal is to create the goal is create a decision tree. All right. And we're cool with this goal. We just need to know how. So the first thing is look at all criteria. And pick the one with smallest Gini. Why do we pick the one with smallest Gini? Somebody tell me? Because what? The information will be cleaner, okay? Yes. Thank you very much. Very good. So we look at the first criteria. So the criteria are outlook, temperature, humidity, and wind. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Outlook. Okay. So for outlook, we have three possibilities. It can be sunny, overcast, or rainfall. Okay, so outlook is the forecast. So let's create here a little table. Outlook. Yes, no, total. You will see this is just counting beans, okay? Super easy. Just make sure you pay attention first. And if you don't understand what I'm doing, just say, okay? Just make your microphone on and then say, hey, I don't understand it. So here, I will do it super slow, okay? So here, the first thing we do is we write down the three possibilities. Overcast and rainfall. Okay? So if we have sunny is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So there's a total of 5 sunnies. If we have sunny, we have 1 no, 2 no's, 3 no's, and 1 and 2 yes, okay? So if it's sunny, it's 2 yes, 3 no's. Is that cool? Like I said, it's just counting beans. If there's something you don't get, just tell me, okay? If we go to overcast, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 overcast. So we have 4 times overcast. And then we have 1, 2, 3 or 4 yes. So it's always yes. That's a 4. Okay? 0 no. And if we have rainfall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rainfalls, and then there's 1, 2 yes, 3 yes, and 2 no's. So it's 5, 3 yes, 2 no. This is just like counting, just need to look at it and count. Is that cool? Yes, so now pay attention, okay? So the Gini of outlook sunny is going to be 1 minus the sum of p sub I square. So 1 minus. Just pay attention now, okay? What is the probability of yes if the outlook is sunny? 2 divided by 5. 2 out of 5. Okay? Square. Plus the probability of no if the outlook is sunny. 3 divided by 5. Square. All right? So this is 0.48. I repeat, this is the probability of yes if the outlook is sunny. Square. Okay? And this is the probability of no square if the outlook is sunny. All right? Yes. Okay, I hear nothing, so I can continue, I guess. So the next, Ginny. If outlook is overcast. This is 1 minus 4 divided by 4 square minus 0 divided by 4 square. So it's 0. Okay. 0 means that the information is pure. It's always only one output. Okay. Which is very good because then we have found something that helps us make a decision. If the outlook is rainfall, then we get 1 minus 3 divided by 5 square plus 2 divided by 5 square equals 0.48. All right. So, and now pay attention, please. What is the overall Gini only for outlook? Well, we have, now we need to look at this column. Okay, we have 5 out of 14 for sunny, so we need to multiply 0.48 times 5 divided by 14 plus 4 divided by 14 times 0 plus 5 divided by 14 times 0.48, which is going to deliver our first value. The Gini for outlook is 0.342. Okay, we need to remember this number for the discussion. All right. Any questions? I copy the same image because now we're going to do the second. Now we did the outlook. We're going to do the second criteria, which is temperature. Here we have we have 3 possibilities: hot, mild, and cool. All right. So I will do this a little bit faster. For the temperature, we have hot, mild, and cool. Here for hot, we have a total of 4, 2 yes and 2 no. We have a total of 4 for mild, 3 yes and 1 no. a total of 6, 4 yes and 2 no. Okay, so the Guinea for temperature hot is 1 divided by 2 divided by 4 square plus 2 divided by 4 square is going to be 0.5. The Guinea for temperature mild. Hello? One question, yes, go ahead. Yes, sorry. I copied it incorrectly. This is a cool and this is mild. You're right. Thank you. For cool is 1 minus 3 divided by 4 square plus 1 divided by 4 square. This is 0.375. And the Guinea for temperature mild is 1 minus 4 divided by 6 square plus 2 divided by 6 square, which is going to be 0.445. So the total Guinea for temperature is going to be 4 divided by 14 times 0.5 plus 4 divided by 14 times 0.375 plus 6 divided by 14 times 0.445, which delivers us 0.439. Okay, this number we need to remember. Now we know that the Guinea of Outlook, 0.342, okay, here, is smaller than the Guinea of temperature. So the Guinea of temperature or temperature is less clean, more dirty than Outlook, and therefore we may choose Outlook as a criteria over temperature. Okay, we go ahead, perform the same for the other two. I mean, it's always basically the same mechanics here. So third criteria is humidity. Which is going to be high or normal. Okay, so the table we make is humidity, yes, no, and total. Okay, so we say we have high humidity or normal humidity. Okay, so for high we have a total of 7, 3 yes and 4 no. And for normal we have a total of 7, 6 yes and 1 no. Okay, so the Guinea for humidity high will be 1 minus 3 divided by 7 square plus 4 divided by 7 square. This delivers 0.489, and the Guinea for humidity normal is 1 minus 6 divided by 7 square plus 1 divided by 7 square equals 0.244. So the Gini total for humidity turns to be 7 divided by 14 times 0.489 plus 7 divided by 14 times 0.244, and this is 0.367, which is lower than the temperature but is higher than the outlook. Okay, and the last one, wind. The wind is the fourth criteria. Okay. Here we can go weak or strong. Okay, so if we go to wind, we say yes or no. A total weak or strong. Okay. So weak is 3 yes, 3 no, 6 total. Strong is 6 to 8. So our Gini for wind weak is 0.5. We know that it's just 50-50. And then our Gini for wind strong is going to be 1 minus 6 divided by 8 square plus 2 divided by 8 square equal 0.375. So the Gini of wind overall is going to be 6 divided by 14 times 0.5 plus 8 divided by 14 times 0.375 equaling 0.428. Okay. So we have gone through all criteria. Okay. So now we need to make a decision. Which is a criteria we take for the first step in our tree. Okay. So the variable with the lowest Gini is our first node. Okay? So if we have the criteria, we can say, okay, this is outlook, temperature, humidity, and wind. Outlook got a Gini of 0.342. Temperature got 0.439. Humidity 0.367, and wind 0.428. So our goal is for the Outlook, and as a result our first node looks like this. Okay, so the tree looks so far like following the decision. It goes like, first thing we get a Gini of 0.342, and this you need to put in your answer. Okay, if in case I ask this, you need to put the values. The Outlook is right there, and then you say, okay, we have one way which could be sunny, okay, with a Gini of 0.48. Here we don't know what will happen, so we need to, because the Gini is not 0, we don't know what will happen. We have another way with a Gini of 1 of 0. So here we will know what will happen. This is overcast. Because the Gini is 0, it's pure, okay, so it's always the same output, and the output turns to be yes. Okay, so here we already know. As I said, because the Gini is 0. And the last, we have rainfall. Here we don't know what to do yet. And we have a Gini of 0.48. Okay? So this is our first step into the game. Are you cool with that? Do you have questions? You could follow well? Am I going too fast? Can you give me some feedback? Everything cool? All right, so no problem. Anyway, if we have this, now we need to go and deep dive on Outlook Sunny, okay? You can go ahead and do the Outlook rainfall first, but I'll just go ahead and say, okay, what happens with Outlook? Plus, yes, please. No, you can, no, we will need to do both, okay, because we have question marks. But because the Gini is not 0, we need to do both, okay? But you can start left or right, both will be fine. Yeah, so I continue with Outlook Sunny, and I combine Outlook Sunny with the other criteria: temperature, humidity, or wind. And then I look at which combination brings me the lowest Gini, okay? So now you need to be careful. Usually in the exam, people get the first one right and then they forget they need to combine, okay? So now the first thing I do is Outlook Sunny, only sunny, plus temperature. Okay, so if Outlook Sunny plus temperature can be yes, no, or total, okay? So if the Outlook is sunny, 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 I have 5 in total. Temperature can be hot, hot, mild, cooled, and mild, okay? So I have hot, mild, and cool. And if I have hot, I have 2 times no, 0 times yes, a total of 2. If I have mild, I have 1 time no and 1 time yes, total of 2. If I have cool, I have 1 time yes, total of 1. So overall, I have 5 times. Okay? So there is the way to do it is exactly the same as before. Gini of Outlook Sunny plus hot. Okay, so here the Gini is 0. I know it because there's only one possibility. Okay, you can do it, but it's 0. Here, if the Outlook is sunny and it's mild, then I have 0.5 Gini because it's 50%, 1, 1. And here, if the Gini is cool, if the Gini is, if the temperature is cool on Outlook sunny, I also have 0. Okay, so the total Gini of Outlook sunny plus temperature is going to be 2 divided by 5 times 0.5. It's going to be 0.2. Okay? Are you cool with this? So the next is this. I go and I make second Outlook sunny plus humidity. Okay, so I can say Outlook sunny plus humidity, yes, no, total. Okay, so humidity, Outlook sunny is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Humidity can be high, 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 normal, normal. Okay, so I only have high and normal. And then for high is 1, 2, 3 times no, 0 yes, total of 3. And for normal is 2 times yes, no no's, total of 2. So it's 5 again. So I can say already that the overall Gini of Outlook sunny plus humidity is 0 because it's always one way or the other. Okay, as a result, I don't need to search more. I can say, okay, we have found one criteria with a Gini 0. I don't need to search for more. I don't need to do the wind. Okay, so here we have found a criteria with Gini equals 0. So we do not have to search any more. Okay, so our decision tree looks like this right now. We have a decision, we have Outlook, where we had a Gini of what's 0.342. Then we had our first outcast with a Gini equals 0, so we had a decision already. Always yes. Then we had a way to say, okay, it's sunny. Here our Gini was 0.48. So now we have found a criteria that makes this Gini 0. As a result, we get for high temperature, we get always no. So if temperature is high, we say it's always no. If temperature is normal, the decision is always yes. Somebody might say, okay, what happens if temperature is cool? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Humidity. Sorry. Humidity. Sorry. We are looking at here. Thank you. So here is already the decision tree here for rainfall. We don't know yet. Okay? Any question? Any question? All right, well then if there's no question, we continue. Then we have our outlook. Rainfall plus temperature or wind. I cannot take humidity anymore, okay? And I cannot take outlook, so I can only take temperature or wind. So let's do the first one, okay? Outlook, rainfall plus temperature. Yes, no, total. Okay. No, I'm gonna take wind. I like wind better. So for wind, I have rainfall 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I have week 3 times week, and it's a yes. 0 times no, a total of 3. And I have strong and 1 and 2 times strong, and it's always a no. 0 yes, a total of 2, so a total of 5. We can say that the Gini equals the Gini of outlook rainfall plus wind equals 0. Okay, so we go ahead here. So we have here a Gini of 0 for the wind, and then we say here either weak, and if it's weak is always yes, or strong. If it's strong is always no. All right. Claudia, you have a question? If you have questions, just put your microphone on and ask, okay? So go. No, you don't know. You can try both, but I know that wind gives you a Gini of 0, so I go for that first. In the moment you find 1 with a Gini 0, then you can stop. No. You will not always find a Gini that is 0, especially not in these cases. Like this is a dummy case with just 14 with just 14 data sets. In huge data sets, you will never find a Gini 0. You need to take the one with the smallest Gini, okay? But you will probably, it's very unlikely that you find something that is a Gini 0, okay? It's unlikely. Is your question answered? No problem. So, yeah. So any questions, please? Any more questions? So this comes from here. And this is our solution, okay? Just like the solution we presented in the beginning. All right? Questions? I mean, it's impossible that I explain it so that there are no questions at all. It cannot be. Yeah. No, but with humidity, Gini was 0. Oh, okay, I get it. In the case it's not 0, then you need to continue. Like, imagine this is not 0. Then you cannot find out it's a yes or a no. You need to continue combining outlook sunny, humidity high with wind and temperature. until you come out, okay? You can only close with yes or no if Gini is 0. Otherwise, you need to say, okay, this is a yes with a Gini of 0.6, okay? Which means it's sometimes a yes, but you can be wrong. Does this make sense? So let's, yeah. No. Exactly. You cannot take it in the next because you have already used that criteria. Okay? Yep, no problem. Good. So now, yeah, we continue with another example. Yeah, so exercise. Exercise number 2. I've been practicing my calligraphy. I hope you notice. Trying to make the lecture beautiful for you. Anyway, so now let's get another example from real life. Imagine you go ahead and have a okay, this is in German. Let me do it here in English. Imagine you go ahead and you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, okay? And you're going to you're going to use the card decision tree to decide when you will have sex, okay? Yes or no, depending on some criteria, okay? So the criteria are like this. This is your data. You've been gathering data for a while, and so you live with this person, and the criteria is the kitchen clean, the groceries are taken care of, you have stress at work, or you spend time together. Time together. So then there's a decision. All right. This is just I try to make it interesting for you. Okay, it's just a game. Kitchen is clean, or the groceries. You can use this criteria to choose a partner, okay? to choose a boyfriend or a girlfriend, depending on certain criteria, or how if you're gonna get pregnant or not, whatever. Okay, whatever the fuck you want. So the first thing, the kitchen is clean. So the first week the kitchen is dirty. The groceries are big, so you bought a big. The stress at work is strong. Time together long. It's you this week you have sex. Second week, the kitchen is very dirty. The groceries you didn't have time to buy, so not a lot of stress at work, and almost no time together. So you don't have sex. The third, it's dirty, small, mild, short, and you do have sex. So the fourth, it's clean, big. You buy big. Somebody takes care of it. Week, long time together. You do have intercourse, and the last one, fifth, is very clean, small, strong, long, and there is no intercourse. Number 6 is dirty, small, weak interaction, short time together, no intercourse. Number 7 is dirty, big, strong, long interaction, intercourse. Number 8, I don't know, I'm just making it up, okay? Weak, short interaction, and no intercourse. I don't know if it makes sense. Every couple decides for themselves. Okay, just so now I will start with the first one. You do the rest. Okay, this is just an example of how to put this in place in a, I hope, interesting manner for you in the high peak of your hormones. Okay, so the kitchen. Okay, so the guinea of a kitchen equals, we have dirty, very dirty, dirty, clean, very clean. So we have 4 possibilities, okay? We have 4 possibilities out of 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 times dirty. So this is dirty. That multiplies 1 minus, for dirty we have 1, 2, 3 yes and 1 no. So 1 minus 3 divided by 4 square plus 1 divided by 4 square. Then we have very dirty, which is only one case. So for the very dirty case, we have 1 divided by 8 times 1 minus 1. So there will be, it's always no. So it's 1 divided by 1 square. So it's going to be a 0. Plus, then we have clean. Clean is 2 times, 1 yes and 1 no. So we have 2 times divided by 8 times a 0.5 guinea. Plus we have very clean. Very clean is only 1, so it's going to be again a 0 game. So overall we have 4 divided by 8, so 0.75 square plus 0.25 square equals plus 1 times 0.5. This is, the first one is 0.1875 plus 0 plus 0.25, sorry, no, 1 divided by 4, so 0.5 divided by 4 is 0.125 plus 0. So if we add up, we have a guinea for the kitchen of 0.3125. Okay, I've done all the calculations in just one big go. Questions? So for the groceries, we have a guinea of big is 3 times. Okay, so we have 3 times 3 divided by 8. Of the 3 times is all the time is yes, so it's 1 divided by 3 divided by 3 square, so it's going to be a 0. Then we have small. Small is then going to be 5. And for small we have 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times small, no. Plus 1 time yes. So this is going to be This is going to be 0.5 square plus 1 divided by 8 square in minus plus 1 times 5 divided by 8 is going to be 0.459. Is that correct? 0.5 square plus 1 divided by 8 square in minus plus 1 . No, this is not correct. It's not correct. That is correct. So I need to do it again. 4 divided by 5 square plus 0.2 square and minus plus 1 times 5 divided by 8. This is 0.2. This is correct. Okay, so for the groceries we get a Gini of 0.2. All right. For the stress at work, we can also calculate the Gini. So we have stress strong, mild, and weak. For strong, we have 1, 2, and 3. And it's a 2 yes and 1 no. So for strong stress, we have 3. 1 minus, as I said, we have strong 1, 2, 3, 2 yes, plus 1 no. Plus we have mild 1, 2, 1 yes and 1 no. I write 0.5 straight because it's just 50%. And then we have weak 1 and 2 and 3. And then there's 2 no's and 1 yes. So basically the same as before. And so this is mild. This is weak. 1 minus 2 divided by 3 square plus 1 divided by 3. Square, so it's about 2/3 square plus 1/3 square in minus plus 1 times 0.75. It delivers a 0.33 Gini. Okay. And the last one is the time together. So here the Gini of the time together equals, we have long and short. Long is 1, 2, 3, 4. with 1 time, 2 times, 3 times yes. And 1 time no. And short, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's the other way around. Short is 3 times no, 1 time yes. All right, so we have 0.75 square plus 0.25 square equals 0.625 plus 1 times what? So it's 0.037.5. All right, so we have that. Our criteria are like this. Kitchen, second one, groceries, stress at work, and then time together. Okay, and the Gini is 0.3125, 0.2, 0.33, and 0.375. So our criteria is groceries. Okay, so we start with groceries. So taking care of the household. Groceries. If the groceries are taken care of, then we have two possibilities. We have big or small. For big, we had a Gini of 0. Okay, so we can decide already. For big, we said it was always yes. And for the other, the Gini was 0.2. But because of that, we don't know, we need to continue. Okay? And this is then the next task. All right? Any questions? Are you cool with good? Then let's continue. I'm gonna try to continue. So we have small, and now we'll look at a little bit of the data. If we need to be smart. If we take the kitchen first, then we have very dirty, very clean, dirty, and clean. Okay, so we have 2 times dirty, which is going to be yes or no, so not really a good business. If we take the stress at work, with small we have mild, strong, and weak. For mild is going to be no and yes. Strong and weak. Weak is always going to be no, and strong is going to be no. So this is a good candidate. And if we have small, we have short, long, short. So for short, we have a mix of yeses and nos. Okay, and so I'm going to take the stress at work as a first criteria. Okay. And this is just experience. I'm trying to answer the question from one of you before. So we have the groceries. Plus, the grocery is small, sorry. Plus, the first criteria we're going to take is stress at work. Okay. So this is going to be a yes, a no, and some total. So whenever I have the groceries, stress at work, it's going to be mild. The grocery is small, sorry. Mild 2 times. 1 times weak, 2 times weak, and 1 time strong. So it's going to be weak, mild, and strong. Weak and mild is going to be 2 times, and 1 time is going to be strong. So for small and mild, it's going to be 1 and 1. For small and weak, it's going to be 2 times no. For small and strong, it's going to be 1 time no. Okay, so the guinea of groceries, small, plus stress at work is going to be, it's a total of 5, okay? It's going to be 2 times divided by 5 times 0 plus 2 times divided by 5 times 0.5 plus 1 time divided by 5 times 0. Okay, so it's going to be 0.2. Okay, so let's see if the other ones are smaller or bigger. Groceries, small, plus the kitchen, could be yes, no, or a total. So for small, we have 1 time very dirty, 1 time dirty, 1 time very clean, 2 times dirty, 1 time clean. So we have dirty, very dirty, clean, very clean. So for groceries, small and dirty, I have 2 times, and 1 is no, and 1 is yes. So one is no, one is yes, 2 times. For small and very dirty, I only have 1 and it's a no. For small and clean, small and clean, I only have 1 and it's a no. And for small and very clean, I also have 1 and it's also a no. So this is a total of 5. And the Gini of groceries, small, plus the kitchen will be 2 divided by 5 times 0.5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Okay, so again 0.2. Okay, so they're equal. I can take whichever I want to. Next one, Gini. Groceries. Small plus the next criteria is going to be time together. It's a yes, it's a no, it's total. Okay, the time together can be for small, short, short, long, short, and short. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times short, 1 time long, four times short, 1 time long. For short, the decision is 1 no, 2 no's, 2 no's, yes, 3 no's, small and short, 1, 2, 3 no's, 1 yes. 3 no's, 1 yes. And for long, small and long is 1 time no. There's only 1, so 1 time no. So the Gini for groceries, small plus time together equal, that's a total of 5. Okay, 4 divided by 5 times 1 minus 1 divided by 4 square plus 3 divided by 4 square plus 0 equal 0.75 square plus 0.25 square minus plus 1 times 0.8, it's 0.3. Okay, so we have that it turns out that the groceries small plus stress at work plus or the groceries small plus kitchen are equal. We can take any of them. As a result, our decision tree looks like this. Okay, the first decision is groceries. We had that already, I don't remember, let me look. Big, it was Gini 0, small was Gini 0.2. So big was Gini equals 0, so we already had a decision. It was a yes. For small, we couldn't decide yet because Gini was 0.2. So we take, for instance, the kitchen. As a second one. And then here there is again a Gini 0.2. Let me put it here up. And then here for the kitchen, we have, where was it? Here, dirty with a Gini of 0.5. Here is a 0.5 and the rest was 0. So here we say, let's say here, very dirty. Gini is 0. So we can make a decision. For very dirty was always no. Very dirty was always no. For dirty, Gini is 0.5. So we don't know yet. Here for Gini, for clean, the Gini is 0. So it's always a no. And for very clean, the Gini is always 0. So it's also a no. Okay. So here we have no, no, no. And only if the groceries are big, it's a lucky day. So we go and then we say, well, now we are going to look at groceries, small plus kitchen, dirty plus the other two, which are criteria, stress at work and time together. Okay, it just doesn't matter because it's small and dirty. It's going to be only 2 times. One is mild and weak. Okay. We take stress at work, which will deliver a Gini 0, and then it will be, because if we take the other one, we only have, see, if we have, let me try to explain how I'm thinking. If we have grocery small and dirty, we have small and dirty, we have positions 3 and 6. For stress at work, we have mild and weak, which is a different position, so the Gini will be splitted. But if we take time together, it's short, and 1 time yes, 1 time no, so the Gini is going to be bigger. So we take stress at work. All right, so now we are going to look at the Gini of grocery small plus the kitchen dirty plus stress at work. And the Gini is going to be 1 minus, it's going to be 2 times. So 1 divided by 2 times 0 plus 1 divided by 2 times 0. The Gini is going to be 0. So here we take this out. We say here our criteria is stress at work we say it's going to be either mild or weak. Mild is going to be yes, weak is going to be no. Mild, Gini equals 0. Yes. Weak, Gini equals 0. No. All right. So are we cool? Oh, I didn't. It's just getting strong on the memory. It's a very long document, that's why. All right, so no. So this is the way you can implement decision trees for your real problem in life, which is getting laid. Okay? Anyway, any questions? Oh, I'm seeing that it didn't, for some reason. There's some problem there with the memory. Okay, that is one place where I need to put it. Let me see if it works like this. It's just the iPad seems to run out of memory. And when that happens, it erases the images from where I put them. Okay, so let me see if this works. Anyway, you have it in the video, so the data is just there. Where is it? Here. Yeah, but you have it in the video, so you can look at it, make a screenshot or whatever. All right, so I will stop the video now.